how does this technique work? Well, first of all breathing is done through the mouth, not through the nose. The major reason in my case, I have a broken nose, thanks to my brother, so I find breathing really difficult. 60 to 70% of my students suffer from allergies, and 80 to 90% suffer from spring, summer, winter colds. So the nose is totally useless. Now when you breathe through the mouth, you would think naturally that this would go out because you're breathing in, and then when you sing it goes down. Not nowadays. We've developed a modern day disease called the Pepsi generation disease. What is it? Television tells us to look thin and anorexic. So if we think we have any fat around our body, what do we tend to do? We tend to suck in. We tend to reverse our breathing. And that would cause dryness and soreness of the throat. There are two other examples of reverse breathing. Wearing a tight belt, which would prevent the abdomen from expanding. And the third one, trying to reach a Mariah Carey note. Gasping or fear. That definitely causes reverse breathing. So in natural rebirth breathing, when you breathe in, this should go out, and then when you sing, it should go down. Oh, a reminder. Once you take your breath in, you must release it right away. So it's got to be air in, air out, air in, air out. If you pause for a split second, you'll tighten up all your air passages. You'll be back on your throat again. So once you take that air in, you must sing on that air. Now, what's probably running through your mind is, what does the air do for you? One, it acts as a cushion between your vocal cords and the sound that you're producing, so you're not pounding the heck out of your vocal cords. Two, even at my age, I can sing 6 to 9 hours a day. Oh, you were probably wondering how or why or whatever. Well, in natural rebirth breathing, when you breathe in, the shoulders will go up a little ways because your chest is expanding. And then when you release your air, the shoulders should go back down to their natural state to give your body time to relax. Most people who've never taken voice lessons before do this, especially if they're thinking about high notes. They lift their shoulders right up to their ears. What that does is it cuts off their oxygen. Oxygen feeds the blood cells to give them energy. They get tired twice as fast as me, and they strip their vocal cords at the same time. The third thing the air does, it relaxes your tongue. Now the tongue is the strongest muscle in your body. If you're tense, the tongue will flip up and down and cause your voice to crack. The natural position of the tongue is in the cup below the teeth, with the tip of the tongue touching the back of the front teeth, leaving the whole back of your throat fully open. So those are the three things the air does.